Yo, make sure you got your paperwork straight. I got Mickey the Truth.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth. South Carolina, 803 to be exact. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, aka the Queen of Paperwork, and I am back with another video. As always, all information contained in this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. All information used in this video is per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusion that you draw is on you, not me. So
the loudest is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream.
So let's talk about OTF Jam, since hell, that's where we at with it. I'm gonna tell y'all now. Let me just start with this, okay? I have been seeing a lot of people associated with Durk, from what we can see, OTF from what we can see, sharing this guy's picture, making an illusion that, the rumors are circulating about him are true. I've been seeing it, okay? But I'm gonna say again, before we even go down this rabbit hole, I have yet to see any document that mentions OTF Jam at all, okay? Hell, I haven't even seen anything that says it's wiretap. So we're gonna get into that too. But I just want to start off, okay? I have not seen anything official with his name in it, okay? Now, what the people close to Durk may know, I don't know. I'm just saying, outside of that, what to do? 1000 TV. But yeah, but let's get into it. So where I need to start at? How do I want to start this off? All right, let's start off with this. So y'all, again, shout out to Music 101. I had him up in the wee hours of the night last night, okay? Because when I got something on my mind with something, I stay up until I figure it out. Leisha, what to do? So last night, I can't tell y'all exactly what I was trying to figure out, right? However, I definitely got to just tell y'all how I got to this page, right? Salute 400 Circle Media. I appreciate the super chat. Appreciate it. All right, so this is what now y'all know I'm a little extra, that's why I'm more accurate than others. Okay, I be loud and accurate. But okay, so I went to Instagram. Okay, now this is supposed to be OTL's official Instagram. It got the blue marking out. Okay, like I said, I was doing research, so I come over here and I just happened to be looking around like, okay, what's going on? Like I said, I can't get you too far into like what I was actually looking for, but I was just looking around and we going. Hey, how far back was it? Give me a second. Keep going. We gonna get there at some point, y'all. Hold on. Okay. So boom, I'm scrolling through and I see this, okay? Who we believe is, or who we are being told is OTF Jam. Now, mind you, when the story first came out, we heard his name, and I went looking for an Instagram for him, but couldn't find one, okay? Hold on. Bigger than OTF Jam, they had a Rico coming from FB. Oh Lord. Well, I don't know about that. We got to stay one thing at a time, y'all, because y'all be trying to go too far with this conspiracy. Once we get there, we'll talk about it. But I don't think it has nothing to do with FBG Duck's lawsuit. If anything, they probably had wind that it was coming, and that's why they filed, because some of the verbiage does sound the same. But yeah, I don't think it has nothing to do with the lawsuit, just to be real. All right, so anyway, back to what I was saying. So when I saw this, it had a tag, so I just clicked it, right? Boom. Now, I was told, okay, now this is what I was told, because I'm like, well, because Reddit said he changed his Instagram, right? So I'm like, okay, boom. But I'm like, well, how the hell is it the page up? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is the page up if the Instagram is no longer? So I even asked Remo, right? Shout out to Remo from No Jumper. He's like, that's a fake page. And I said, okay, but literally I got to it from the OTF page. So I'm going to say this, okay, as a disclaimer to this portion of it. This says it's a new page. However, like I said, I got to it by going to the OTF official label page, okay, by just clicking on it. So again, I don't know, okay, but it was interesting, the post that I saw, okay. So first, let's start here. So it just says going live once I can talk. Then it says time will tell, hashtag academics, hashtag no jumper, hashtag free the family. Okay. So let's go to the store. All right, let's go back. You pause. I want to go back. All right. So this is what it said, and I saw this in the wee hours of the morning. Okay. Management. It said this is supposed to be management talking at this point. My artist strongly denies the allegations that's been going around, falsely accusing him and labeling him a rat when no paperwork shows his name. At this moment, we can't speak, and we have asked him not to comment further while this matter works its way through the courts. But are comfortable he will ultimately be vindicated. We will be ready to defend this case in court at the appropriate time, but don't intend to conduct our defense in the media. We would ask that people be patient while the legal process runs its course. In the meantime, Jam is going to focus his energy and concentration on music and family. We ask all the fake pages and clout chasers to be respectful as you are accusing someone that hasn't been convicted. Okay? That's what it says. Now, again, I got to it from the OTF page, but I can't stamp that. I don't know. Because, people told me that, you're not able to take somebody else's name once account is gone. So I don't know. But this is what it says. Now, something else is posted. So here we go. Now it says management. Casey J. Hester, aka OTF Jam, is my artist's real name. Until you see that name on paperwork, don't at me. Free the family. Time will tell. And that's definitely the name, right? Of OTF Jam. Again, this I don't know. But again, I got to this page I showed y'all from the OTF page. It was tagged on the OTF page. So I don't know. So boom. Damn. And it's playing dirt. Damn, that's some shit. I'm just saying, they playing dirt. But okay, so bam, that I mean, you can either take it like it's him, but that's the best as far as what I found. Okay, but let's continue on with the theory, because first and foremost, he's being accused of being a rat. Like that's what they're calling him, a rat. Not even a snitch, just a rat. Okay. They're also, saying he wore a wire. And I kind of want to go down that road with y'all, because I was like, huh? And it's, at an all-time high right now. And I told y'all last year, that's why I gave up like the paperwork for real, because everybody is wanting to do it. Now everybody is experts in breaking down paperwork, which is far from it, because a lot of people I've been seeing is far from experts. However, it definitely has watered down the situation, because of course everybody can go get it, retrieve it. That's not the issue. The issue is now everybody think they're an expert in explaining it, and it's causing too much bullshit. And that's why I kind of fell back from it, because like, yeah. That's all I can say about that. All right, so let me pull up the indictment first. But yeah, but shout out to everybody that's doing a thing. But yeah, I just got to call it what it is. Some of y'all just need to leave the breaking down paperwork to people that actually can do it, okay? Because y'all be giving me a headache sometimes. Oh shit, what did I do? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find the document I'm looking for. And what y'all, and some of y'all, okay, because I see y'all trying to jump the gun. Hey, we got to get there. That's how we, understand what's going on. We ain't gonna be jumping around. You got to get to know the basics first. Where's the damn document at? What did I say under? All right, I'll just download it again. I'll just download it again. Right Now TV, what it do? What it do? Welcome to the crazy house, okay? Because that's what we about to be doing, some crazy shit. Because I just was like, why is people going off? Like, I'm just gonna be real. I'm still trying to figure out how the hell people is saying it was a wire worn at all if the paperwork don't say it was a wire worn. I was confused about that. Like, where the fuck did that come from? Like, where did that come from? And then what's crazy, like, again, if you just say, well, I believe a wire was worn, that's one thing. But when you be like, yeah, the paperwork says, no, the paperwork don't say that. What's so crazy the ill is, but all right, so I got to put up now. So according to social media, why they believe OTF Jam is co-conspirator too. I don't know. But nevertheless, let's talk about it. Oh, shit screen. All right. Let's talk about co-conspirator too. All right. Let's with my pen. Take some notes about old co-conspirator too. Let me get my paper. But I did it last night, but I'm gonna do it fresh with y'all. So y'all might have some input, some insight that I ain't think about when I did it. So I'm gonna do it fresh with y'all while we doing it. Okay. On page 3 right here, okay, we learned that co-conspirator 2 traveled from Chicago to Cali. Okay. So we can assume, the person is from, again, Chicago. Because why would you be in Chicago if you at least live there, right? Now that's my theory. So I'm just feeling like that person has to be somebody from Chicago. Mickey, you got other people questioning this topic. Ooh, I ain't got nobody questioning shit. Free Dirt, though, his last post on IG was the release of his album on 11/22. The streets need that album. Feds could even wait till Dirt dropped that album first. I already dropped a video to this. Dirt ass sped up the process. Dirt panicked for whatever reason because they wasn't even trying to get his ass, okay, at that time. So by him trying to flight, that's what got him fucked up. That's my opinion, of course, but I mean, even if you read the complaint, it says the same thing. Like, he got himself locked up at that point. They even took back the keys to the city they gave Dirt. It's politics. He know the game. Look, when he decided to get political, he already know how no people were. Like, for real, I wasn't shocked about it. Like, he know how the politics go. It's about making this. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, and y'all know my view. I think they all fruits, but it's about making people in there that vote for them feel like they give a fuck. They don't be giving a fuck. They be doing that shit just because ultimately you just took away from kids. You know what I'm saying? Because they gave back funding, cut ties with the funding. Come on. It's politics is all I can say about it. All right, let me see. Let me search so I don't have to All right, we're gonna do it this way so I don't have to keep doing this. All right, bam. So next, did I read that? Yeah, flew there. Okay, he was in the car. I'm assuming this is a he. Now I definitely do think co-conspirator 2 is a he. All right, we gotta get to the juicy stuff. Again, we travel from Chicago to Cali. We know that. Boom, boom, boom. Then we travel through. We know that. Co-conspirator 2 would fire multiple shots at TB. Okay. Co-conspirator 2, right, is also a shooter in this situation. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this, okay? I'm going to tell y'all this. And y'all can just go ask who y'all want to ask about it. That right there, if OTF Jam is really co-conspirator 2, he can't be a confidential informant, right? Because he's a conspirator. So you can't be a confidential informant if you're also a conspirator, right? However, he could be a cooperating witness. You know, that's where you cut a deal to like get a softer situation for you. But he can't be a confidential informant. So I'm gonna say again, for those who are saying he wore a wire for years, that's more like on the line of like a confidential informant, not a cooperating witness. Assuming he is co-conspirator too, because I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't think he is, but we gonna go through it and break it down. Okay. What's up, Big? Big said, is Jan locked up? If so, I wonder how he gonna concentrate on family and music. I'm not sure if he's locked up or not. He's literally a ghost at this moment. They started only run with anything, but since you question things, people are following your lead. Yeah, they be look. Once you think about shit, you be like, yeah, maybe I'm reaching with it, right? Durk did say on his song Red Man that in 10 years he finna be in the feds. That's crazy as fuck. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so co-conspirator 2 is the shooter. Now, co-conspirator, okay, 5, okay, among others, asked co-conspirator 2 to travel to California later that day. Okay, so he was directly asked somehow to travel by co-conspirator 5, among other co-conspirators. Okay, so to me, it seemed like, again, co-conspirator 2 has to be in the mix, or at least was in the mix back in August 2022. All right, what's next? Okay, co-conspirator 3 purchased airplane tickets for the defendants. Okay, now I think we're gonna get to it. I don't want to say it just yet. We're gonna get to it in just a minute. Okay. Flew, boom, boom, boom. Okay, we know they flew. All right, we know that. Okay, we know that already. Okay, we know that. Okay, we know that. We know that. We know that already. We know that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we know that too. All right, so peep this, right? Peep this. So if we look at over at number 25, and it says defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 traveled to a hamburger restaurant in Los Angeles County, where the co-conspirators discussed, among other things, payment to defendants Jones and Lindsay for shooting earlier that day. So again, it's 3 shooters. One of which is co-conspirator 2. However, he's not discussed about no payment, so he didn't get paid. According to this, he was not a hired hitman, quote unquote. Okay. He was not hired because they didn't discuss no payment, right? Because if he did, it would have said the payment for co-conspirator 2, but they didn't say it. They said the 2 other people are the ones who got paid. Okay. So now, again, when they leave California, co-conspirator 2 goes back to Chicago. So again, that further makes me still think this person has to be from Chicago in some way, shape, or form. Okay. All right. Let me see. What's the next time they mention it? All right. So each aid and abet. Okay, yeah. So basically, this person, co-conspirator 2, at least, okay, is going to be or should be hit with count 3. Because this is the only time they actually list co-conspirator 2 in one of the counts. Everything else says all the defendants' name, then it says and other co-conspirators known and unknown. This is the only one that actually have co-conspirator 2 listed, like was along for it, right? So we got that part. All right, so now we pretty much got the gist, but it's something else. We need to go look at Lil Durk's complaint for his arrest. So let's pull that up real quick. And I'm gonna be, again, we're gonna be going back and forth through some things to like really set this up. Okay. So let's go through the complaint real quick. Make that a little smaller. Boom, 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 boom. All right, here we go. So we are now. Here we go, right here under number 7, right? It says, where we at? For example, bank in-flight records show that an OTF member and close associate of Banks, co-conspirator 3, coordinated and paid for Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, Houston, and another OTF member, co-conspirator 2. So he's an OTF member. They list them as an OTF member. So whoever co-conspirator 2 is an OTF member. Could be why he technically didn't get paid. You know what I'm saying? Could be why he was one of the few who didn't get paid. I know I'm missing some of y'all questions, but once we get through this, I'm gonna look because some of y'all was trying to skip too far up. Okay. All right. So another part, it continues on. Okay. That's not important to what we're talking about right now. I think it was in the indictment. Hold on, let me see something. No, it's not in that one. So was it in this one then? Let me see. One more piece of information we need. Okay, here we go. So it's in this one, right? No, it's in this one. So we're gonna switch back to the indictment. All right. So over at number 5, okay, it says boom, 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 boom. All right, texting co-conspirator 3 by biographical information about defendants Jones and Lindsay, so that co-conspirator 3 could book flights to Southern California, specifically defendant Jones' name, date of birth, and a picture of defendant Jones' ID, and defendant Lindsay's name, date of birth, and picture of defendant Lindsay's ID. That got me to thinking, okay, now, according to the feds, right, according to their theory, co-conspirator 3 booked everybody flights, but they only needed 2 people's information. And co-conspirator 2 is not one of those people. So that means co-conspirator 2 is somebody that now got their flights booked before because a person already had their information. Okay. Now, that's what the big pieces of information I got out of the 2 documents, because only 2 documents out right now, right? That's what I pulled from as far as co-conspirator 2. Again, they don't mention nothing about no wires or nothing else, right? However, let's kind of talk about some things. Let's go back to the complaint. All right, so we go. Is it this one? Or I think it might be on the other one. I think it's on the other one. And I use this because this is going to be something that we go back to every time. All right. Bam. Over at number 1. Okay. Over at number 1. Following the killing of DB on or about November 6, 2020, co-conspirator 1, who they have already labeled Lil Durk, used coded language, told defendant Wilson, co-conspirators 2, 4, and 5, and others that co-conspirator 1 will pay a bounty or monetary reward to anyone who took part in the murder, right? Listen, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I ain't the smartest one, but something stood out to me if I ain't know nothing else. Just based off of reading this tells me that co-conspirator 2 was in the mix in 2020. Like, period. Had to be in the mix for this conversation. Because it says on or about November 6th. And normally when they use that wording, it means close, like maybe a day or two might have been different, but it's around that time. Okay. Same thing I said with the brick baby stuff. How can a person that's locked up be privy to a conversation about a bounty? And you may be like, well, Mickey, how you know? Well, we have been talking about for a minute how OTF Jam did 12 years, right? He got locked up, I believe, in like 2009, 2010. If you take a look, what was his last name? All right, where is it? Okay, where is it? No, ain't it. What's this? Is this it? What's this? Boom, 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 boom. All right. So this ain't what I originally used, but it says the same information that I did use, so we're gonna go with that. That definitely makes sense, Mickey. You hit it right on the head. Okay. Now, when I was on my phone, I was able to actually just Google it, and this whole report that was put out, you can see, and it lists everybody that got released in February of 2022. So, according to this, and again, I was able to verify it, right? That OTF Jam was released February 28th, 2022. Now, mind you, it's not up for debate if he did 12 years. Like, clearly, everybody's in agreement he did 12 years, right? So if he got out February 28th, 2022, how was he a part of a conversation in November 2020? That part, I'm just like, did anybody read it? Because I'm like, make it make sense to me. How is this guy, okay, a part of a conversation 2 years before he got out? Now, I'll go down the rabbit hole with y'all. So, are you meaning to tell me that Lil Durk and others were on a jail phone call discussing a bounty? That's the only way that's going to make sense. Because outside of that, no. He wouldn't have been a part of the conversation in 2020. So, do I think that OTF Jam is co-conspirator 2? No, I do not. Just because until other information is out, you know what I'm saying? To say it was a freaking group chat or something like that, and maybe OTF Jam had a phone inside it. That's it. But other than that, based on what we know, there's no way to say that he's co-conspirator 2. He wasn't even home. Again, he made fix some of the details, but in order for you to stamp that on somebody, you got to fit all of them. And again, just based off of that. And that was just based off a Google search to find out when he got out. Like I said, it's a whole list. And to be honest, I believe he got out the same day as another member of OTL. So like it's like that part is verified now. Can I tell you where he's at today? No, I can't tell you where he's at today. But I can at least tell you, okay, in November 2020, his ass was in the Illinois Department of Corrections. Okay. So boom. We have it. Let me see what y'all saying. They saying Durk can face the death penalty. Stop listening to what they say. In my video, I told y'all I put the link to the actual press release from the federal government. And they said he's facing life. All of them are facing life, not the death penalty. So yeah, not the death penalty. Life in prison. I mean, you know, it's not the same, but shit. So some people might feel like it's gonna be the same, but it's not the same. But I think he's probably snitching, but I don't think he snitched on Durk. I think Boona told when he got locked up for that gun case. I don't know nothing about it. All I know it is, again, this don't clear him of like telling or nothing. But it definitely debunks the theory that he's co-conspirator too. He doesn't fit co-conspirator too because he was locked up. Now, all this stuff about wearing a wire, let's talk about it, okay? Because me and like I said, me and Music was researching last night, and we went back and forth about it because I was just like, that's the dumbest thing for somebody to say, right? That somebody was wearing a wire. Because for one, how the hell do you know they was wearing? Now, mind you. Let me say this. I don't even think none of them got a ring yet. Like, I don't think nobody, lawyers got discovery yet. So I'm just like, well, how would you know? Like, how does it come out the same day that Durk and everybody get locked up that this guy was wearing a wire when nobody has no details yet? Now, I'm not saying that we have all the details, but just in a process of the legal system, it's too soon for them to even know anything, you know what I'm saying, more than what they're being presented in court. Now, unless it was said in court, it's no way for somebody to know that he was wearing a wire or if he's the one wearing a wire, right? So what I was doing, oh yeah, hold on. So OTF Jam called a charge. Okay, so he got out February 28th, 2022. The murder for hire took place August 2022. So he was definitely home at that point. But again, you can't just meet one of the criteria to be one of the co-conspirators. It got to fit the whole thing around. Okay, so he okay, what was that? He got out. The hit happened August 2022. So then OTF Jam, okay, gets arrested in 2023. I'm trying to pull it up. Y'all know I suck at multitasking, so hold on one second. All right. So, and you can pull it up, right? May 3rd, 2023. So if we just do the math, he was home 1 year and 3 months before he caught a new case. Okay. If he was wearing a wire, Durk Finito finished because I know they talk about Vaughn. I smoke hip hop is supposedly quoting the indictments. I don't watch their channel, so I know, shout out to him though. They use OTL credit card for everything. Durk was trying to set them boys up. Now he involved. All right, so he got arrested. So he was out 1 year, 3 months. 1 year, 3 months. Now, to my understanding, it's a little blurry what happened with him after he caught this case. Get a little blurry. Some people I have talked to said he did a little bit more time at in the Departments of Correction. I couldn't verify that. Other people say they haven't seen him in forever, right? I do know on Reddit 2 months ago they said that he changed his name on Instagram and was going back and forth with another OTF member. So, like I said, once he got arrested, I don't know. Okay, but as far as debunking these theories, he was only home a year and some change. Okay, so follow me. All right, I just did 12 years. Now, as far as this case, you know how Chicago is about their cases. You got to request it, but one of his co-defendants did an appeal, so you can read the appeal and kind of get the gist of what happened. From my understanding, they don't have him listed as like telling on this person or nothing like that. But again, that's just from the appeal. Okay, that's what I gathered from reading. And yet his co-defendant went down for the murder, so he got like 45 years. Anyway, so I'm over here like, he does his time. What would be the benefit for him to wear a wire at that point? It's not like he was facing nothing. He did his time. Why would the feds approach him at that point to wear a wire? Now I know a lot of people jump for joy to do shit that's polices, but normally you get something out of. I just don't see what would be the thought process for him to be like, yeah, I'll wear a wire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see the. Now, if we're gonna go down it, maybe once he got locked up, cause we learned, okay. We learned from the O Block case, Cook County is where they recruit. We heard multiple witnesses, informants from that case say they were recruited once they got arrested down at Cook County. So, if anything, it had to be something that took place once he got, again, picked up on this case, which was, a year ago, a year and some change ago. So again, I don't see him wearing a wire for no years. I also don't see it being safe, right, for him to wear a wire. I don't think any handler, right, will actually put a wire on a person that's going into a big situation like that. I just don't see it. It doesn't make sense to. If anything, you get them to feed information back to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't get a wire. Anything happens. Your ass be turning up with them and all of a sudden it fall or drop. Or, you know what I'm saying? You go through some type of metal detector and they're like, damn, bro, what's on you? You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it being plausible for him to wear a wire. Now, again, nothing in the document say anything about wire. But I do want to bring something to your attention real quick. Let me see. Somebody might be trying to cover up they were wearing a wire and it will come out. That's why I'm sitting back on my Kimbella Roxy shit with my popcorn. Oh, yeah, it's definitely going to come out. And y'all remember, everybody was trying to say who the corroborators was in O Block case. And you see how that went. You know, it was hell. The motherfuckers that was over here dropping videos trying to figure it out was people. So, hey, you just never know. Mickey, have you heard folks saying Britt Baby was co-conspirator 4? I just dropped a video on that, actually. Check out that video. I ain't gonna say what I came to the conclusion of, but just check out the video. I actually just dropped it before I got on live. Yeah, but Durk took care of dude's house, car, and $50,000. Look, so that I'm like, I just don't see no purpose for him to like get into that at that point, right? And I haven't heard any stories about recruitment from the feds in, prison. Most of the stories I hear, they recruit them at Cook County. So that's why I'm like, if anything, maybe it's something that took place once he caught this gun charge. You know what I'm saying? Smokey P, watch my video. Anybody that's looking for the brick situation, just watch the video. I already dropped the video on it. And I broke it down the same way I'm doing right now with this. So again, like I said, could he be like some type of witness? He could. Shit, at this point, anybody could, However, he don't fit the co-conspirator too. So I'm definitely gonna say I don't think OTF Jam is co-conspirator too. And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what?
I'm like, fuck yeah. Hold on,
on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast.
Loudest is the weakest, give a fuck about what they scream.
Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
trying to conquer the world. Coming from where I come from. They doubted me, but I